ACEA is an association representing 16 members. Those members are the vehicle manufacturers from Europe. We represent companies like BMW, but also Ferrari. International brands like Ford and Toyota, but also common brands like Volkswagen. The automotive industry and vehicle production employs about 13 million citizens in the whole of Europe. This is one of the largest industry place in Europe. We also represent a lot of value in export. About 80 billion of value is exported every year. Automotive seen as the premium across the world, and we are generating about 400 billion in tax income as well. Because of this tax income, it's very important to be in the heart of Europe, which is Brussels, in the heart of the decision making behind me here in the Berlaymont. So the reason why we were moving is because we were in a building for about 20 years and we wanted to change our way of working. Changing the way of working means a different setup of the building. And we started negotiating with our landlord, and they were very stubborn. It was not easy. We started looking around. We wanted to have the best location. Best location in Brussels, of course, is Rond-Point Schuman, but it was too expensive. And then we found business space. And we talked to Daniel, and Daniel convinced us that if he would do the negotiations, we might even be able to be at the best point in Brussels. And here we are today. We are very happy. So next to the price, it's also very important to have a very responsive landlord. And that was an issue in the old building. And when we started talking with business space, they really took that into account. And they brought us to several landlords, and now we made the decision for DECA. And the responsiveness of DECA, also looking at what we really need as an automotive manufacturing association, like parking spots with EV charging, is really great. So it's not only the price, it's also the relationship you build for this long-term rent. That is very important and was very important in making the decision, and with the support of business space we really made the right decision. Next to the price and the location, which of course is perfect here, it's very important to get the right contract and the right service charges. There can be a lot of hidden costs in service charging, there can be a lot of uplifts that you do not expect. And that's where we really dependent on the advice, the expert advice of business space and the team there. And that made us do the right decisions, start the right negotiations, and make the right end contract. For our employees and for me as an employer, it's very important to provide a safe environment. And one of the aspects of a safe environment, of course, is the air and ventilation, especially with the viruses floating around. So what we did is we did a special survey, an extra survey, which was advised to us by Business Space. And during that survey we found that the air was already quite good, but with a small, tiny adjustments we could even make it better. So based on that advice we implemented that, and now we have a safe environment for all our employees.